Good evening, everybody. I'm back again, and this is the third day of update 3.4 of Genshin Impact. I didn't play Tuesday, but I did stream yesterday. We got through the domain that you have to do in Alhaitham's story quest. So we should be finishing up the story quest tonight, and then I'll do some wishing on Alhaitham's banner. I think there's a new event that starts today as well. All right. In fact, I guess we should probably go ahead and start with the new event, and then we'll move to the story quest after that. So is this one of the events where you just fight a bunch of bad guys? I'm trying to remember.
Time flies so fast. Before you know it, Lazarite's almost here again. The people of Liyue must have already started preparing for the most important festival of the year, right? Hopefully Paimon will be able to check out tons of great food again this year. Anyway, let's go to Liyue Harbor and see what's up.
Okay, so I think that means it's the Lantern Rite event, apparently. Alright. Chance the camera distance. Battle Chronicle. Lineup Simulator. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, yeah, I forgot to get
Add Astra.
this. Oh. Okay. A little early on Shinobu, apparently. Alright. It's Ganyu! Oh yeah, this thing too. Alright, we got one intertwined fate. Alright. So, let's see. I guess we got a new quest we gotta do.
Most humans could have the entirety of their fleet
Whoops.
lives
Weird.
a few short lines. Their stories really make for terribly dull reading.
Alright. Going over here. In Liyue Harbor, where else would it be? Ooh.
Xiangling first. Huh? Xiangli? What a pleasant surprise meeting you here!
Why does it seem like we always see Zhongli at that same exact spot?
Oh? Why, the pleasure is all mine, as is the surprise, surely. It must be fate that brings us together in this place. How have you fared as of late?
Everything has been going great.
I sense you are older and wiser than the last time we met. It seems your travels continue to yield valuable insights.
Thank you, Zhongli.
You are too kind.
So, Xiangli, are you here to listen to stories over tea again?
I had originally planned to set out after this last round of tea. However, I had planned to take a walk to Qingse village and gather some nascent bamboo shoots, which are currently in season. A villager there once gave me a small sample, and they possessed a most excellent flavor.
Huh?
Really?
Nascent bamboo shoots?
Wait,
Why can't you just use normal bamboo shoots instead?
we eat bamboo?
Wait, Paimon knows! Because Zhongli prefers the finer things in life, right? Okay, Mr. Particular, let me guess. Ahem. The nascent bamboo shoot has a uniquely tender texture and a delicate sweet taste that its normal cousin cannot match.
An astute observation, Paimon. You know me well indeed. Lantern Rite is almost upon us, but besides the bamboo shoots, there are a few other items I have not yet procured from Director Hu's list. May I ask if you have already made arrangements for the days ahead?
Hu Tao.
Well, we were planning to use the opportunity to say hi to some of our friends, but before we were able to figure out a schedule, we ran into you.
Well then, might I invite you to imagine the sheer delight that is a soup cooked with the freshest nascent bamboo shoots in all the land. Generous cuts of pork belly and crisp, fragrant bamboo shoots placed together in the pot and left to simmer slowly for half a day.
Bro, I don't get this. Do you actually eat it's wood, right? Like, why the fuck would you eat bamboo? I've never had
You're doing
anything
this
like
on
it.
purpose, aren't you? Paimon's onto your plan. You just want to hoodwink us into fetching your bamboo for you.
Why, I assure you, I would do no such thing. I merely wish to inform you of the freshest, most succulent and flavorful bamboo shoots one could ever hope to taste.
Okay. Yep, apparently people eat bamboo.
Ugh. Let's go, Traveler. Paimon's taste buds can't take it anymore.
Ready to go, and then you are.
Collecting a few bamboo shoots shouldn't take too long. Paimon has got to get her hands on some of that soup.
Such fine specimens are indeed well worth the excursion. Very well. I shall leave the bamboo shoots to you. Should you have the good fortune to find some, please share them with me as well.
See? Paimon knew he was just bamboozling us.
However, there is no need to rush. The streets of Liu will be bustling with visitors and filled with all manner of celebrations during the festive period. By all means, go wherever your interests lead you. The nascent bamboo shoots would be but a wonderful final touch to a most exceptional feast. What an honor it would be to savor them in the company of friends.
I understand.
We're heading out. Enjoy your walk, young Lee.
Take care now, you two.
Alrighty.
Bamboo shoot, bamboo shoot, nascent bamboo shoot. Oh, this one's only just sprouted, and it looks super fresh. Paimon thinks this is the one. This should be enough. Let's head back.
I guess I collected
Help!
one
Help!
regular
Did you hear that? Someone's calling for help.
bamboo
It's
shoot.
coming from over
It was Yao
there.
Yao.
Are you okay? Did any water go down the wrong pipe?
I think I'm okay now. Thank you so much.
Bro, who is this? The Mad
That
Hatter?
was scary. Well, at least you're all right. All thanks to your savior here. Oh, a little girl? Greetings, everyone. My name is Yao Yao. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Whoa, she's so well-mannered. My name's Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Greetings.
I'm Dvorak.
I say,
a
looking
musician
at
from
the
Fontaine.
guy and not Yao Yao.
I came through Stone Gate, intending to head towards Liyue Harbor, but then I became captivated by the beautiful scenery. And before long, I was completely lost. Just now, I was so mesmerized by the
Oh
waterfall.
my god,
that
this
I
dude has a
slipped and
guitar
fell
on
into the
his
water.
back.
If it weren't for Miss Yao Yao's help, I shudder to think what might have happened.
Yeah, and your
It's all right,
instrument
Mr.
is
Dvorak.
probably ruined now.
Splashing around the bottom of the waterfall means the stone path is always wet and slippy. You definitely have to be careful. Next time you're exploring an unfamiliar environment, try to focus on what's right in front of you. Don't let your mind wander. As long as you watch your step, accidents like this won't happen anymore.
Yes, ma'am. I understand. I'll remember to be more careful next time.
Oh, wait a sec. This dude ain't the Mad Hatter, he's Dvorak. Huh. Okay.
Oh, are you hungry, sir?
Oh, I'll be fine.
Please, sir, it's quite all right. I was born and raised here in Liyue. It's only natural for me to extend my hospitality to any guests who are passing through. I expect you still have quite a long journey ahead of you. It's very important to keep your energy levels up. I still have some lotus flower crisps left in my backpack. Why don't we split them between the four of us? Aw, what a thoughtful kid! She even has some for Paimon. You're welcome. Mmm, so tasty. If only there were more.
More? You already had the Sumpter Beast share.
Having a healthy appetite is a good thing. It means Paimon's still growing. If I'd known I was going to run into you, I would have made a second batch. Hope you're taking notes, Traveler. This is how you treat your Paimon. What do you think, sir? Are Liyue snacks to your taste? I wonder if they're not sweet enough.
No, they're perfect. When I was traveling through Mondstadt, I had a chance to try one of their moon pies. It had a meat filling, unlike these crisps. But apart from that, it seems like they follow a similar cooking process. Both are delicious in their own way. As for Fontaine's cooking, though, it's been a long time since I've had a taste of home.
Sounds like you spend a lot of time on the road, huh?
I do. It's part of my job. I'm one of the main organizers of the Iridescence Tour.
Iridescence tour?
Doesn't ring a bell.
The Iridescence Tour is one of the biggest music festivals in Fontaine. We're looking to expand, though. Our aim is to hold a festival in every nation. At least, all the main organizers share this goal. Unfortunately, it's a long story, so I'll spare you the details. But anyway, so the main reason I'm traveling all around Tavad is to promote our music festivals. But I have some personal reasons, too.
Well, what are they? Just tell us already.
Let me see. Well, to explain it in full, I'd have to start with a story from my ancestors. I don't want to take up too much of your time.
Oh, I love listening to stories. We want to hear it too.
Okay, then I'll start from the beginning. The story goes that my ancestor, who was also a traveler, once slipped and fell into a lake during his travels. As he was sinking and gasping for breath, he heard a wondrous tune in the air. They say it was the most beautiful, moving melody he had ever heard. Even in that life and death moment, the ethereal music seized his full attention and almost made him forget the fact that he was drowning. When he finally came to, he found that he had already been brought ashore. Not too far from him stood an unfamiliar woman with an almost divine aura. Once she saw that he was no longer in danger, she left without a word. My ancestor tried to run after her to give his thanks, but although a mere dozen paces separated them, no matter how quickly he gave chase, he drew no closer and remained a dozen paces behind. In the end, all he could do was to bow in thanks to the woman as he watched her walk away towards the rivers and mountains in the distance, before at last he turned around and made his way home. Once he returned to Fontaine, he began to learn an instrument so that he could spread his story far and wide, just like the bards. After generations of retelling, embellishing, and dramatizing, people have come to think of that lady as something like a fairy. The story's become something of a local legend in Fontaine. It's called The Lady Overlooking the Lake. People now say that if you go down to the lakeside and play an instrument, so long as you play a pleasing melody, you will hear a fairy lady who is hiding out of sight, playing along with you.
Wow!
It's a nice legend.
Well, yes. As it stands now, it's become a touch too romantic and detached from reality. But I understand the original story and its historical grounding better than anyone else. I wanted to find out the truth of this tale. So I decided to retrace my ancestors' steps and search for that lady's modern-day descendants. Of course, there's no way of knowing where my ancestor fell into the lake all those years ago. So I always knew that the search would be akin to looking for a needle in a haystack. I've spent many years on the road now, and I'm nowhere near as fit as I was in my youth. The wish that I've spent half my life chasing after has now become something of an obsession.
Well, I haven't lived half of my life yet, but still, I understand how you must feel. Paimon too! It's like... imagine if you saved the center of a lotus flower crisp, which is the best part, by the way, because you wanted to eat it another day. But then suddenly, sploosh! It falls into the water, never to be seen again! Paimon would definitely remember that for the rest of her life.
There's no need to feel sorry for me. I've made some progress over the years. For example, I've concluded that the story must have taken place in Liyue.
Oh, so you finally found a lead?
Yes, in fact, that's an intriguing story in and of itself. I'd always known that Mondstadt is the city of song and freedom. But more recently, I heard that the Animal Archon returned to Mondstadt for a festival in the fall, and learned that he himself is a patron deity of music. So I prayed for the Animal Archon's guidance in the Mondstadt Cathedral, and as soon as I set foot back outside the front gate, I noticed a cluster of leaves being blown in the wind further and further west, towards Stone Gate. A friendly local told me that this meant the wind was guiding me in the direction of Liyue, so I followed their advice and made my way here.
That settles it then. It was leeway.
Right? You get it. I knew I'd find someone that agrees with me eventually.
Are you sure? It sounds a bit too much like one of those fake legends told by those treasure hoarder guys to scam gullible grannies from Jingsa Village. Rex Lapis has returned to the world. Just give me some incense and a little more towards the travel fees, and I will pass your gift on to the Lord of Geo and ask him to keep you and your family safe and well. And so on and so on. Don't worry, Yao-Yao. We have a lot of experience with deciphering omens and stuff. And anyway, you only got scammed if you handed over Mora, right?
Actually, to express my gratitude, I did spend rather a lot of more on several bottles of fine wine, which I left at the Statues of the Seven along the way.
Oh dear. Well, how about this, ladies and gentlemen? Why don't I bring you all to Yujing Terrace to see Miss Ganyu? I don't know very many people, so I can't help you out much. But Miss Ganyu and the Qixing know just about everything. If you've been scammed, they'll help you get your Mora back. And if the wind was telling the truth, and you want to keep looking for that lady's family, they'll be the best people to ask.
That does sound like a good idea. Hold on, let me close this real quick. Okay.
But you've already helped me so much.
Well, I was gonna take some new medicinal herbs and plants I picked to Miss Ganyu anyway, so it's no trouble at all. You know what? It's been a minute since we saw Ganyu too. It should be nice to pay her a visit before Lantern, right?
Then let's get moving.
All right. Well, my sincere thanks to you all. I will never forget your kindness.
Okay, everyone. Please follow me. I'll be your guide. Remember to watch where you're going, okay? Uh-oh. Paimon's out of a job. Oh well. Paimon will just be a cheerleader instead.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
Ad Astra Abyss.
Wasn't sure which waypoint to go to. Graphics quality. Desync. I was noticing some stuttering, so try to lower the frame rate.
Liyue Harbor looks very different from when I came last. It's almost as if I'm listening to the same melody, but with a richer timbre and new variations added.
Well, we are here during Lantern Rite after all. It only comes once a year, so they always have a big celebration. It's fair to say that this time of year is when Liyue Harbor looks the prettiest.
Great. Let's go and check it out. I can't wait to get into the city and see it all up close for myself. The streets are breathtaking. Smiles and laughter everywhere I look. It's contagious. I can almost feel the music in the air. I have the urge to start waving my conductor's baton.
I'm glad that you're enjoying the city.
Okay, I don't know. It still looks a little choppy. Maybe should I turn VSync off? Maybe.
Hey everyone! Fancy meeting you all here. What a nice surprise.
Hello, Xinyan. Let me introduce some new friends. They are...
Traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Dvorak, right? I've known them all for quite a while.
So you already know each other.
When I was last here to advertise a Liyue stop for the Iridescence Tour, Xinyan was one of the few people willing to give me the time of day.
Well, feels like I've been chasing this Iridescence Tour bandwagon halfway around the world, but I keep getting stood up. What's going on, Mr. Dvorak?
I'm so sorry, Xinyan. We've had a string of terrible luck recently, and every time we've tried to put on a show, something or other has come up to stop our plans from materializing.
Is that right? I guess it can't be helped. So, what brings you to Liyue Harbor at this time of year anyway? Thinking of putting on a music festival during the Lantern Rite celebrations?
A Lantern Rite music festival? Yes, please!
No, I'm actually here on personal business this time.
Oh, so no Lantern Rite music festival?
I mean, that's not just up to me. Hosting a music festival takes a lot of funding and personnel. Moreover, I've never worked with the Liyue authorities before. Even if I were to start putting something together right now, I think it'd be too rushed.
Wait, but we're going to meet the Liyue Qixing, aren't we? And they're the ones in charge. Uh-huh, that's right. Miss Keqing and Miss Ningguang can make anything happen.
You mean... what?
This is the perfect opportunity! Well, sure, it might not work out, but it can't hurt to bring it up as a suggestion.
A Lantern Rite music festival would be a huge hit.
That's the spirit! See, even the Traveler agrees with me. Mr. Dvorak, don't let yourself be put off by the fact that a few things haven't worked out recently. As for the performers, I can put you in touch with some local artists. My friend Yunjin is a well-known opera singer in Liyue. With her support and a commissioned song from the Yunhan Opera Troupe, we should be able to get something going.
But what about you, Xinyan? Are you just going to sit this one out?
What do you take me for? If we actually manage to make the Iridescence Tour Lantern Rite Grand Concert a reality, you think I'd let anyone else perform the opening act?
Wow! There's that rock and roll spirit!
What do you say, Mr. Dvorak?
Okay. I'll give it a shot. But the opening act is not something to be chosen lightly, Xinyan. I will judge your work by the strictest of standards, so please make sure you are fully prepared.
Are you kidding? I thought you'd never ask. Whew, guess my shopping time's getting cut short. I'm gonna head back right away and start working on this. Yao Yao, if you run into your senior on the way to the Qixing, please send her my regards.
Okay, I promise I will. Good luck with your music, Xinyan. You've got this, Xinyan! So about the senior Shinya mentioned just now. Is that anyone we know?
Yes, it's Xiangling. She's mentioned you two before. Xiangling's always thinking about cooking. Whenever she gets scrapes or burns, she just leaves them to heal by themselves. She definitely needs someone around her to look after her. I know you must have looked out for her a lot too in the time you've known her. So, thank you for that. Oh, it's Master! Is it okay if I go and say hi to her?
Oh, calm down now, dear. I'm not about to run off anywhere. I'm not a bundle of energy like you.
I haven't seen you in days, Master! I've missed you.
Oh, bless you, Yao Yao. You do say the sweetest things. Ah, look who it is. Visiting friends during the lantern rite, are we?
Greetings, Madame Ping.
You're half right, Madam Ping. We were also trying to help out Mr. Dvorak over here. We were on our way to take him to see the Qixing.
Hello, ma'am. I am a musician from Fontaine and an organizer of the Iridescence Tour. I don't suppose you've heard of it.
Master! Master! The Iridescence Tour is a super famous music festival!
Oh, an old lady like me wouldn't know much about that sort of thing. A music festival, you say? It sounds terribly exciting.
If we could organize a Lantern Rite music festival.
Oh, right! Madam Ping, how would you feel about that? You're an elder of Liyue, and you know all about Liyue's cultural traditions. Hearing your thoughts would definitely help us
Oh
figure
no.
out how best to approach it.
Don't.
For example, do you think it might be a bit too modern, or is there any other issue?
Why, not at all. Music pays homage to history and culture, and it can also be a bridge between different civilizations. Times change, and the music enjoyed by the youngsters of today is no doubt very different from the tunes I was accustomed to in my youth. Nevertheless, all fine things in life can be appreciated. And so, I look forward to it immensely.
Hear, hear. I do believe that, my own dear grandmother aside, you are the wisest old lady I've ever met.
Goodness gracious, you're all being suspiciously sweet today. Yao Yao, whatever have you been feeding them?
Master, you're in such a great mood today. You're even cracking jokes with the rest of us.
Oh, well, I'm sure you must have plenty to be getting on with, yes? Run along now. Don't let me hold you up.
Thanks, Madam Ping. We'll see you again soon.
Whew, okay. At least she didn't go on one of her freaking extended monologues. Alright.
And when you meet with the Ministry of Civil Affairs, please remind them that the festivities are not an excuse to procrastinate their work.
Understood, Miss Ganyu. I'll take my leave now.
Ganyu!
What brings you here, Yao Yao?
I've brought all the medicine you asked me to pick for you. Oh, and here's a pack of sweet flower seeds as well. Also, these dried GENSHIN leaves make a great pot of tea that's very good for you. I know you've had a lot to deal with at work recently, but you shouldn't push yourself too hard. If you're not careful, you'll end up falling asleep in the grass again.
Well, this is weird. It's like a responsible younger sister talking to their disorganized older sister.
Paimon, you're running your mouth again.
Thank you, but Paimon's criticism is quite valid. I do have a tendency to neglect matters outside of work, and that's something I should improve on. Oh, my apologies. I don't believe we've been introduced.
Ah, Paimon will do the honors. What's wrong? Did Paimon go over everything a bit too fast? It's definitely an ambitious plan. If there's anything you didn't quite catch, Paimon's more than happy to go over it again.
It may be a little difficult to make this happen.
Oh?
Well, the Lantern Rite is the most important festival of the year. Our celebrations must not only be visually spectacular, but also appeal to the tastes of Liyue citizens from all walks of life. The Iridescence Tour is relatively unknown in Liyue. It's difficult to predict how a brand new show will be received. It would be quite risky for us to bet everything on this one music festival.
All very valid points. I completely understand.
Therefore, we will not replace or cancel any of our pre-existing program. However, I will submit a proposal requesting to put the Iridescence Tour special performance as the final act of this year's festivities. Some live music will certainly add to the festive atmosphere on the night of the Lantern Rite. As for the venue, let's reserve a space at the docks.
So we're not stealing anyone's thunder.
Yes, my thoughts precisely. Now I just need to take some time to give this proposal some polish. As long as I clearly lay out the pros and cons, and highlight the key points of the proposal, given that Ping and the Traveler have both given the idea their blessing, I'm confident that Qixing will be sure to give it serious consideration. Mr. Dvorak, I will need to discuss with you the number of musicians who will be coming to Liyue, as well as their catering and accommodation requirements.
Oh, yes, certainly. Let's step to the side and discuss further.
As soon as there's work to do, Ganyu's as diligent as ever.
I couldn't agree more. Master once said that everyone has things that they are good at and things that they are less good at. So, with that in mind, Ganyu shouldn't feel compelled to become perfect at absolutely everything. I'm good at taking care of people, so that can be left to me.
Wow. Hey, Yo-Yo, can you take care of Paimon too? Paimon's getting hungry again.
Paimon, you're trying to freeload again.
I'm afraid my backpack's empty now, but if you let me know what you like, I can bring you some of your favorite dishes next time we meet. Apart from lotus flower crisps, what else do you like?
Anything sweet, and anything that's made from slimes.
Here's what I've drafted so far. Anything else you want to add?
No, this is excellent. I'm racking my brains, but I don't think you've missed a single thing.
Perfect. Then we'll leave it as is. I'll go make an official copy. Oh, perfect timing. We were just wrapping up our discussion here.
That was quick.
Not at all. Every second counts for a complex proposal such as this. I will inform the Qixing of this development immediately. Please give me a moment to pass on the message. Yao Yao, Thank you for bringing my herbs. I will make sure to take them.
Remember to make tea from them first, Ganyu. You mustn't just chew them raw.
I will.
Okay, I should be getting back. If Yao-Yao stays out for too long, Mom and Dad will be worried sick. Everyone, I'm sure that the music festival will go off without a hitch, so don't worry. And in case I don't see you before, I wish you all a very happy Lantern Rite.
Thank you, Yao Yao. Happy Lantern Rite to you, too.
We should go get dinner together sometime!
Stay put and wait for 2 hours?
Greetings, Traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Dvorak. Call me Kuching. Ganyu has brought me up to speed on everything. I'll get straight to the point. The Qixing have approved Ganyu's proposal. Over the next few days, I will be working with Mr. Dvorak on behalf of the Qixing to facilitate the organization of this concert.
Yay! That's awesome!
Unbelievably efficient.
Please. The Qixing have a duty to deal with matters such as these. We have merely moved things forward to the next step. On a more personal note, I am an avid supporter of all things new and innovative. As such, it is my privilege to work with you on this exciting project.
Thank you so much, Kuching. I'd become quite discouraged after our recent failures and was expecting the same outcome once again, so I didn't dare to get my hopes up. Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined this going so smoothly. It's like a dream come true. Right, time for me to call in the performers. To stage a concert at a high-profile event like this is a rare opportunity. We'll make sure it's a night to remember.
Yes! Our music band's finally getting fired up!
Yes, indeed. I know exactly what I'm doing from here. For a musician, music will always be the language they are most fluent in.
What about that fairy lady?
Oh, that. That can wait for another time.
Oh. Ganyu? What's wrong?
They told me all about Mr. Dvorak's situation, but I was so engrossed in drafting the proposal that I forgot all about it.
Oh, that's quite all right. I don't even know what the person I'm trying to find looks like, so it was always going to be a long shot. Don't worry about me, Ganyu. Your time and energy are needed elsewhere. I'm sure you already have plenty to deal with between this concert and everything else going on during the Lantern Rite.
Thanks. It was just that I had a few initial thoughts when I heard your story. For instance, I wonder if this lady your ancestor met might have been an Adeptus. What do you think?
We don't have enough information yet.
To tell you the truth, Mr. Dvorak, I am somewhat related to the Adepti myself. I am part human and part Qilin. The Qilin is an illuminated beast. I know how important your quest to get in touch with your roots must be to you, because I've been there myself before, trying to find out where I belonged.
Did you say the Adepti? And you're illuminated beast? Part Qilin? Are you telling me all the rumors of the Liyue Adepti are real? So it's not just artistic license?
You bet they're real! Trying to track them down is tough, though. Like Julian Karst itself. There's nothing specifically stopping you from going there, but getting in and out of there is quite an ordeal.
Yes. Anyway, if you're looking to uncover a lost melody or shine light on a forgotten aspect of Liyue's cultural history, I'm probably not the best person to ask. But if it's a person you're looking for, then I just might be able to help.
I see. I think I understand the situation now. In that case, Ganyu, shall we divide the work between us?
Yes, that was also my thought.
Great. So Mr. Dvorak and I will concentrate on things here in the city to make sure the concert goes according to plan. In the meantime, Ganyu will reach out to our network and try to find the person he's looking for. How's your workload at the moment? Will you be able to make time?
I can probably get through everything in 2 days, as long as I don't sleep.
Wait, what do you mean as long as I don't sleep? Even for someone with illuminated beast blood in their veins, working for such an extended period without a break will take its toll on your health.
Somehow that does not sound persuasive coming from Kuching.
Be it but 3 moons from the start, he who returns is not he that departs. Even I know the importance of maintaining a healthy work-life balance.
In that case, 3 days.
All right, I can work with that.
If you have the time, would you join me for this search? You're well known to many of the Adepti and respected among the people. I'll feel much more at ease with your company.
Of course.
Okay, then let's meet back here in 3 days.
Watch this space, Mr. Dvorak. We'll get to the bottom of this.
You're all so helpful and kind. I just...
Just think, imagine if we found the Adeptus lady, or one of her descendants, and got them to come to the performance. Wouldn't that be amazing? It'd be such a happy reunion, and that's exactly what this festival's all about.
I'm sure the wind that guided you here feels the same way.
You're right. Okay, I'm gonna pull out
Whatever
all
the
the
hell
stops
that's
to make
supposed
this
to mean.
lantern rite a true extravaganza.
We should probably get going. Mr. Dvorak, could you come with me to confirm the site?
Ooh, we're coming too!
I was wondering, what are your thoughts on music? What does it mean to you?
Music sounds nice?
Truth be told, the question of what music means to people is one that I've been pondering for quite some time. Let's revisit this question after the concert.
Wow, this is a rather long quest. Okay, I think we're gonna have to save the rest for another time. I guess we'll go back to doing the story quests now. Alright, back to the story quest.
Is this your home?
Yes.
What's with you all of a sudden? Being all polite and inviting us over?
Ah, you're back. Quick, come help me see if this painting's all straightened. Huh? Who are they?
Who's this dude?
Stop making a fuss. They're obviously guests.
You're not from the academia, are you?
No, we're not.
I'm unsure she's seen you before. You're that person from that time in that one place!
Wait, what? How do you know me? Oh no, do people know that I live here?
What? You're embarrassed only now of all times?
Oh, you guys are roommates!
Yes, we are, but keep that to yourselves. Please, don't tell anyone else.
I keep a few books on collectives and the subconscious here at home. I'll get them. You all chat in the meantime.
Hey!
Hey! You're leaving just like that? What's the deal, Alhaitham? Sorry, I know we've only just met, but I have to ask. Are you, you wouldn't happen to be actors that Alhaitham hired to pretend to be his friends, would you?
What?
Guess not. I've never seen him invite friends home before, so please excuse my surprise. You guys get it, right? You know, with his temperament and stuff.
But aren't you his friend?
I wouldn't say friends exactly. Okay, well, we used to be, but we're not anymore.
Huh?
Don't worry about it. My name is Kaveh. I'm sorry to have met you under these circumstances. Anyway, please don't say anything about me living here.
You seem like you got a lot going on. So maybe Samora will make Paimon shut up.
Are you serious? How could you? Ah, of course. You're Alhaitham's friends.
What? That was a normal response. You exposed your own weakness.
Still, why do you have to treat me like he does?
Judging by the deafening din coming from the living room, you all must be getting along quite well.
Entertain your own friends, why don't you?
I'll leave the books here.
Paimon's dizzy from reading. This is way too complicated. Why don't we just ask questions instead? Paimon wants to know, oh, how did you know about the collective consciousness's weakness?
A year ago, Siraj presented his thesis to the Grand Sage, who offhandedly asked for my opinion. I actually responded with 2 lines of reasoning. The first, as I've already said, was that his research was on human evolution, a subject prohibited by the academia. The second was that I thought the direction of his research was too extreme, but his approach too conservative.
Wait, that's too conservative? He built such a large lab, gathered all those people, and even tried to get rid of you!
One way to stabilize a collective consciousness is to remove the test subject's humanity altogether. The optimal solution to achieve collective consciousness is to focus solely on the overmind and treat the other test subjects as tools.
That's way too dangerous! You're not seriously considering that, are you? 'Cause, whew.
I'm merely stating the facts. If Siraj had done that, I would have felt his work to be just as senseless. It's impossible for any species to evolve overnight, and humans without their humanity cannot be called humans. That's why the academia prohibited research into human evolution. Most research of this kind tends to run contrary to evolution.
Huh. Paimon gets it now.
Ha! That's rich coming from you. If humans aren't humans without their humanity, then you'll probably evolve into some other species in another decade, I wager.
What about you? Are you going to devolve into a fungus?
At least I'd be a fungus with empathy. Sorry for eavesdropping, but what happened to you guys? Are you in trouble?
Sort of. We encountered a strange researcher that had it out for us.
Are you all okay?
We just happened to be there.
Huh. So that's how things went. Such is life. If only he'd known, Alhaitham could have stayed indoors today, and the whole thing could have been avoided, right? Plus, he could have helped me with the housework for once. See those books? They've been sitting there waiting for someone to sort through them for an age. If you're not gonna read them, tidy them away. They don't belong there.
Can you feel the awkwardness in the air? I hope you're aware of your lack of conversational skills.
Oh, so the pot's calling the kettle black, is he? Well, having said all that, are you okay?
I'm doing quite well. Much better than that painting you're trying to hang on the wall.
You don't understand anything. Stop criticizing my taste in decoration.
Kaveh seems to be upset again.
Paimon can't tell which of them is more problematic. Let's just get this over with and leave.
I blame your curiosity, Paimon.
You whisper very loudly.
Oh, yeah, Paimon's been told that.
Do you have any more questions?
Let Paimon think. Oh, by the way, the other researchers apologized to you. They hope that you can forgive them.
I bear them no ill will. More accurately, I don't really care about what they think of me. To some extent, they were also fooled by Siraj. The Matra will take this into account at their trials.
Ilias also said that he wanted to tell us the truth at Gandharvaville, but he didn't have the courage. He apologized to you, too.
It doesn't matter. I never considered asking him to come forward with the truth. Judging from his experiences, he's more courageous than the average person. There's no need to lay even more criticism on him. Criticizing the brave only shows how weak you yourself are. I'm going for dinner in 10 minutes, so I'll field one last question.
Paimon doesn't have any more questions. How about you?
What were you actually interested in, Alhaitham?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. You only started investigating with the Matra at the Academia because you were interested in something, right? But after meeting Siraj, it didn't seem like you were interested in him or his experiment.
I had no interest in him personally, but I was curious as to why so many people were willing to form a collective consciousness with him. I now understand the reason.
Something to do with the current atmosphere at the Academia, I suppose?
Correct. The fall of the sages and the shutdown of the Akasha terminals deeply affected the Academia. The fact that Siraj's project attracted so much interest despite not being approved speaks to the lack of research projects as of late. As the acting Grand Sage, I'll have to figure something out. In addition, what happened to Ilias is worth our attention. Reporting academic fraud was the right thing to do. He didn't deserve the outcome that he had received.
Paimon understands now. Oh, you're pretty serious when it comes to work, huh?
I think minimum viable seriousness is a more apt description. I'll do my best to take care of this mess until my resignation is approved.
Wait, your resignation?
Yes. I've already submitted my resignation to the Academia. Soon, I'll resign as the acting Grand Sage and go back to being its scribe. I don't think Siraj knew about that. If he had waited just a few more days before acting, I would have already resigned. What he'd do then wouldn't have been any concern of mine. However, even without my input, his unstable model would have collapsed for some other reason, so it makes no difference.
But why do you want to resign?
I'm not suited to be a sage, nor do I want to be one. The official process to select the new sages is already underway, but this process is long and takes far too much time. If I serve as acting Grand Sage for too long, the position might become permanent. That would be troublesome. This job isn't something I want to spend the rest of my life doing.
You have a pretty clear direction for yourself.
It's important to keep your priorities straight. Well, it's about time. You two should grab some dinner as well.
Oh, now that you say that, Paimon's kinda hungry. See ya! We're gonna grab some yummies!
Goodbye.
See ya.
Okay, well, that's the end of the story quest.
The name Siraj doesn't ring a bell.
Or
Was he in your class?
not?
He isn't someone who would leave an impression, so it's expected that you don't remember him.
I've always had a hard time appreciating the way that the Academia pressures people by labeling them as geniuses. But even so, the Academia can't be left to you. Or perhaps I should say that I'm delighted to see that you have a base amount of self-awareness. If the people in the Academia haven't gone mad, they'd know that I'm much more suited to be a sage than you.
And I suppose they'd let everyone know that your career as a sage will be as shaky as that painting.
Again, that's mighty rich coming from someone about to resign. In a few days, you'll be managing files again. You'll be back at rock bottom.
But my salary will likely stay the same.
Wait, what? How come? Why do you get special treatment?
At least I don't have to be an architectural designer who works himself to death just to get a smile from his client.
You... I took time out of my day to clean the living room for you, and this is the thanks I get for it? I'd have been better off catching up on my work. I still have designs to finish.
Make sure to pay back the rent you owe me. I'm going to buy some furniture with that, Mora.
What? Are you trying to annoy me to death? The decorations you buy keep getting uglier and uglier. What's the point of having a boring wood carving in your house?
You'll have to blame that on my financial freedom.
Fine. Go ahead and hide behind your financial success if you want. But if we forget Mora for a second, do you have anything of true value to boast about?
I think I'd have too many choices, to be honest. You, on the other hand, can you think of any redeeming features at all?
Artistry, for sure. You don't know the first thing about interior design. Don't go off buying random furniture unless you take me with you.
So I'll have to bring you along and then buy you drinks?
Of course.
But why would I do that? It would just be another form of a loan, and you'd have to pay me back eventually.
Can't you just be nice and not ask for the Mora back?
Pretending that you're not in debt is as ridiculous as pretending you're not living in someone else's home. Word will get out sooner or later.
Speaking of which, your friends won't say anything, right? Tell them to keep all this a secret.
There's no need to hide it so carefully. I think the truth's already out. You're such a lightweight that a few drinks at the tavern had you spilling all your beans.
What? No, it can't be.
Okay, I don't know what that was about. Was that just...
The name Siraj doesn't ring a bell. Was he in your class?
He isn't someone who would leave an impression, so it's expected that you don't remember him.
What is going on? I don't get this.
I've always had a hard time appreciating the way that the academia pressures people by labeling them as geniuses. But even so, the academia can't be left to you. Or perhaps I should say that I'm delighted to see that you have a base amount of self-awareness. If the people in the academia
wait, this is the same thing again.
But my salary.
Wait, what?
Okay, this
At
is
least
weird.
I don't have to be an architectural
know what is
designer
going
who works
on
himself
right now.
to death just to get a smile from.
You. I took time out of.
Make sure to pay back the rent you owe me. I'm going to buy.
What? Are you trying to annoy me to death?
You'll have to blame that on my financial freedom.
Fine. Go ahead.
I think I'd have too many choices, to be honest. You, on the other hand, can you think of any redeeming feature?
Artistry, for sure.
So I'll have to bring you
Of course.
But why would I do that?
Can't you just be nice?
Pretending that you're not.
Speaking of which, your friends won't say anything.
There's no need to hide.
What?
Okay, let's not go back in there again. That is weird. Yeah, let's get out of there, please. Alright, shut. Okay, well, I guess we'll just go back to this again. I mean, I don't even know what that cutscene was like meant for. Was that just some random cutscene that I was like never supposed to even see. I don't know what that was about.
Lady Yuhang?
That might be something I should like report, like tell the developers, hey, this cutscene just keeps repeating over and over if you keep walking into that room.
Bywin, what is it?
Per Lady Ningguang's orders, I've been gathering intelligence outside of the city with the goal of uncovering and dispatching any trouble ahead of the festival. I am told that a strange melody was heard somewhere along the coast. I was wary of investigating further on my own, so I was just on my way to report this incident to Lady Ningguang. But I'm worried that if we don't act right away, we may miss the window of opportunity to take appropriate action.
I understand. In that case,
Let us handle this one.
Yeah, Kuching, you're busy enough as it is. There's a ton of different things in the city that needs your attention. Leave it to us. Don't worry, whatever it is, we'll definitely be able to handle it. Well, he will handle it.
With the Traveler on the case, it's as good as dealt with. Thank you. This will be a great help. I will inform Lady Ningguang about the situation. Once it's resolved, please come and find me again at Yujing Terrace and let me know.
Will do! And say hi to Ningguang for us!
You have my thanks too. Stay safe and come back as soon as you're finished.
Good luck.
How long has it been since I've got a carrot? Wait, are carrots one of the things that just randomly pop out of those, like, whatever, carts or whatever?
Byron said the strange tomb is coming from around here, right? But Paimon doesn't hear anything. There doesn't seem to be a soul in...
I was just wondering who in their right mind would come out to a place like this. So, it's you two.
Yeon! How'd you sneak up on us like that? You nearly gave Paimon a heart attack!
Okay, a random Yelan encounter.
You look pretty alive to me. Can't have spooked you that bad.
Fair enough.
Know anything about the strange music?
Ah, you're here for that too? Saves me a bit of explaining. Come with me. I've already reconned the perimeter, so we should be safe.
The stuff by the door is in pretty good condition, though. It can't have been too long ago that someone was last living here. This place is completely empty. There's nothing valuable left here at all. The doors and the windows are all fine, so there definitely wasn't a break-in. How strange. It looks like it's been looted, except for the fact that there's no sign of a struggle. The bad guys could have sneaked in while the owner was gone, but then how do you explain why the door and windows are intact?
Seems you've done a pretty thorough inspection. So, Any theories on what might have happened here?
Daylon, you didn't hide some of the evidence from us on purpose, did you?
Why would I make this more difficult for you? We're on the same side here.
Okay, well... Paimon gives up then. Paimon's got nothing.
What about you? Give up as well?
It's difficult to theorize with so little evidence.
Yep. It's not obvious at first sight, that's for sure. To be honest, I was only able to put it all together because of some background knowledge about this area. A long time ago, there used to be a group of bandits in the Liyue countryside who would sound a horn every time they were about to raid a village. But it wasn't a rallying cry to rouse their fellow men. It was a disconcerting tune, meant to intimidate the weak and warn them of their impending doom. To escape with their lives, the villagers would abandon their homes and flee overnight, taking only their most valuable belongings with them. Everything else was left behind. The bandits were eventually brought to justice, but the fear and trauma remained in the villagers' hearts. Whenever they heard that melody, they would feel like their lives were in danger once again, and flee immediately. The culprit of this crime exploited that very fear to get access to this house without having to force their way in.
Whew! That's quite the story.
The victims obviously will have gotten quite a fright, but at least they won't be in any great danger. The important thing now is to find this copycat criminal.
We could follow their tracks.
On any other day, that'd probably be a good idea. Unfortunately, it's not gonna work today. Take a look around and you'll see what I mean. This criminal is clearly well-versed both in using music to commit crimes and in making a clean getaway. Not only did they stay off the muddy road to avoid leaving footprints, it looks like they were also careful not to bring any gadgets with so much as a trace of elemental energy. Evidently, they were intent on keeping even the most experienced investigators off their trail. Unfortunately for them, I'm one of the best trackers in the business. They're not about to get away with their little scheme on my watch.
Ugh.
So basically, if we want to find the culprit, we just need to follow Yelan.
As long as you can keep up. Since the culprit's trying to be cautious and low risk, I'll bet they left through an area with some vegetation for cover, but not so much that it would slow them down. Here, look at this. These tracks are superficial, but they definitely didn't occur naturally. Something heavy was being dragged this way, meaning we're headed in the right direction. Their pace is increased. Normally, people carrying a heavy load slow down as their journey goes on and they start to tire. Whatever's motivating them to speed up must be psychological. For instance, reaching the home stretch.
Traveling to other worlds is all that anyone seems to be writing about these days. Goodness knows what they find so disappointing about their own world.
There they are! Look! A treasure hoarder tent! Ugh, not the treasure hoarders again! And so close to Lantern Ride, too! 'Tis not the season for their antics!
Come on, let's round them up.
Okay.
Hey, Who are you? Where did you come from?
The evidence is conclusive. Okay, confess and we'll go easy on you. My patience is running low, so why don't you do us both a favor,
You kidding me? You think I'm scared of you?
Perhaps not, but you should be.
That's interesting.
Quietly now.
Busted. Curses. Seems like you're not all talk after all. There's no going back now. Mercy! Have mercy!
Oh, it's a little late for that. I've come this far, I might as well finish the job.
I surrender! I surrender, please! I'll do whatever you say. Please have mercy.
Tell us everything. You have one chance, and I'm warning you. Don't make me ask twice.
I won't, I swear. So Lantern Right's nearly here, and like a lot of people, I wanted to buy a few nice things. I know I'm with the treasure hoarders and everything, but I don't really have any kind of experience with robbing people and whatnot. So I don't have the guts to break into somebody's house.
Wow, you're really going to complain to us about that?
No, not at all. I'm just telling it how it is.
Okay, continue.
I racked my brains trying to think of what I could do, and eventually, I remembered something from back when I was a kid. The bandits would blow their horn, and my grandma would grab us kids and run. I remember the tune, so I figured I'd try it for myself. I mean, just to see what would happen. At first, anyway, I seriously didn't expect that family to pack up and leave. But they did, and they just left all their stuff right there for the taking. It was too easy, I couldn't resist. It was completely wrong of me, I know that now. I'll return everything that I took. It's all still in perfect condition, and it'll be like it was never gone. Please, give me a chance, huh? Let me make it right.
Give you a chance, huh? Sounds to me like you'd rather strike some kind of a deal than spend Lantern Right behind bars.
Yes? Yes?
You know how to bargain, I'll give you that. It's just a pity that you didn't confess at the first opportunity. You'll have to take a walk with me. Once we've returned the goods, we'll find the owner of the house, and you can apologize to them in person. After that, I'll escort you to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Yes, ma'am!
You know, as a former victim of this kind of crime yourself, I doubt anyone understands the fear you inflicted quite as well as you do. Does your greed matter more to you than your fear? More to the point, if you can play a tune from memory, don't you think you should be capable of making an honest living?
You mean...
That's enough hints for you. You'll have plenty of time to reflect on all of this yourself. There's not much left to wrap up, so I'll take it from here. Guess this is where I'll say goodbye.
Well done, Yelan.
What is it? Is there something else?
I'm still not sure how you first got your hands on this information, so play it safe when you get back. Don't mention to anyone that you ran into me out here. You helped a lot with the investigation and arrest anyway, so it's perfectly fair for you to get all the credit. Just take it. It works better for me, too. See you when I see you, and happy Lantern Right.
Yelan's such a pro at this. With her taking it from here, it's as good as results.
Why was she all like talking in his ear and shit? What was that all about?
Whoosh! Random event, a strange melody, complete. Although, it's kind of a shame that we never got that treasure hoarder guy to play the melody again.
I'm quite curious myself.
Right? How could anyone not be? When we were chatting with Mr. Dvorak, music seemed like such a positive thing. And most music is, right? It can help us relax, feel all warm and fuzzy, recall happy memories, or even just think happy thoughts. Paimon never imagined that music could be used to commit crimes.
It comes down to the ill will of the user.
Oh, really? Huh. Makes sense. Paimon's musical understanding improves again! Well, anyway, now that everything's resolved, let's get back to Liyue Harbor. Byron's still waiting for us with our random event rewards.
That's great news! Oh, please wait here a moment if you would be so kind. Lady Ningguang instructed me to advise her upon your return.
My greetings to both of you. Long time no see.
No need to be so formal with us, Ningguang. We've known each other for a long time now. You must be super busy with all the preparations for Lantern Rite. Don't mind us.
On the contrary, I think it is those that I have known longest to whom I should extend the greatest courtesies. Alas, on a different day, I would invite both of you inside for some tea and a brief respite from your travels. But you're quite right. Trivial matters aside, there's no escaping the fact that we have a grand concert to organize. Once the performance itself is over, we'll then need to invite the representatives of the Iridescence Tour for a discussion on future collaboration opportunities. The financing arrangements alone could well entail many rounds of discussion. Simply put, there will always be work to do.
Whoa, you're already thinking that far ahead?
Well, we can discuss more current affairs if you'd prefer. I trust you saw this year's Mingxiao lantern at the docks when you arrived at the city?
Yeah, it looked like a goose. Which Adeptus is it modeled on this time?
Sea Gazer. I believe you're familiar with the name. Legend holds that he was free-spirited and easygoing. People described him as a cheerful soul and a loyal friend.
I remember.
On this marvelous lantern rite, we pray that the fallen heroes may be guided home. If the sound of music can flow like the rivers and streams into every corner of the land, perhaps the souls of those who have gone before us will hear the song of a new era. I wonder whether the melodies will be to their liking.
Oh, they're gonna love them. Paimon's sure of it. At least, if the guy you mentioned is anything to go by, the Adepti and heroes of the past sound like a positive and free-spirited, cheerful bunch. They're sure to be open to new music.
Well, let's hope so. I heard that you'll be going on a search with Ganyu to find the descendants of a fairy lady from a Fontaine legend. I'm sure this quest to uncover the truth behind an ancient story will turn into a most charming tale. Do share it with me, won't you? I couldn't bear to miss out.
Absolutely. It is. Okay, we're finally on to the actual, like... Radiant sparks. Few words in the foreground. Vigilance at seas. So these are all quests. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, here they all are. Hmm. Well, I don't think we're gonna start that tonight. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and do the wishing now. Let me refresh my memory and see how long it's been since I last got a 5-star. 20, 25, excuse me, 30, 35, 38. Okay, 38. So it's been 38 wishes since the last 5-star. Jeez. Okay. So I don't know. So we got 7,000 Prima Gems and 2 Fates. So how many more wishes are we going to be able to make here? It looks like we're going to be able to do 45 more wishes. So 45. Fuck, man. 45 plus 38 is 83. So we are going to hit soft pity tonight. Yeah, I don't think I've ever gone 83 wishes without getting a 5-star, so yeah, we are in all likelihood gonna get one. I think this is a 50-50. So Alhaitham is not guaranteed. So let's just see how it goes. Here we go. 39 through 48. Okay. Bro, Noelle? Wait, was she... She isn't even one of the banner characters. What the fuck? Why did it give me another Noelle? I already maxed out her constellations. That fucking sucks. That was a fucking waste. Alright, well that sucked. Okay. Alright. Wishes 49 through... wait. What did I say? Did I say 49 or did I say 59? Ah, fuck. Anyway, this wish is 49 through 58. Yay, we got Yao Yao. Nice. Alright. Very cool. Alright, so now we're at wishes 59 through 68. So here we go. Alright. It's looking like we're probably gonna go to soft pity. God, we're relying on pity for all our 4-star draws too. Yunjin. Okay. Let's check her out here. I don't even use Yunjin, but let's see, where is she at here? Oh shit, that's her final constellation. Okay. So now she's maxed out. Wait, what does that constellation do? Characters under the effects of the cloud flag formation have their normal attack speed increased by 12%. Okay. Alrighty, so... Wait. Oh, right, because I got... Yeah, I got Yao Yao. Okay. Alrighty, we are doing single wishes from now on, so this will be wish number 69 towards pity. Okay. For 70. 71. There's another 3-star. Alright, wish number 73. $74. 75. Okay, and with that we are officially in soft pity now. So we got 8 more wishes to get the 5-star in soft pity. So let's go. Wish number 76. That's a 4-star. Okay, we got another Yao Yao. Alright. Wait. Oh. Okay, so she is C Constellation 1 now. When white jade radishes explode, active characters within there will gain 15% dendro damage bonus. Okay, that's pretty cool. Alright. Okay, wish number 77. Wish number 78. Okay, 79. Damn. Okay. Alright, wish number 80. No. We are crawling up into the 80s now with no 5-star. I hate when this fucking happens. Bro, 5 soft pity wishes and still no 5-star. Alright, wish number 81. Come on. Finally, okay. Alright, we got him. Yes, sir, Alhaitham. Alright, I think that's like, well, I think, well, that's 2 50/50s in a row that I managed to get the character in the banner, so that's definitely good. Alright. Alhaitham belongs to me now. So now I gotta research, how to build him and all that fun stuff. Alright. I got 2 new Dendro characters tonight. So, I mean, I already got Nahida. I don't know. Kind of wondering if Yao Yao is redundant when you already got Nahida. I don't know. Okay, well, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and switch over to Majikoi now. So let's wrap this up. Now, it might be a little while before I try to start building Alhaitham, because I do still want to play through some of this Lantern Rite stuff. Whoop. So yeah, I think we will probably stream this again tomorrow as well. But for now, we're gonna move on to Majikoi and do that for a little bit. Okay.
Minato soft.
Oh, yeah. Alright. So the last time we played this, we actually got, I guess, past the, I don't know if it's whatever, the prologue, the intro, the common route, I guess you could call it. And we've made it to where now you try to hang out with each of the characters and determine which character route we'll be going on. And I think we're just gonna start with Miyako. I think we'll start with my least favorite character and work our way up to like my favorites. And yeah, Miyako is probably my least favorite girl in this game, so yeah, we'll start with her. And plus she's the easiest to get as well, so so yeah. Alright, well, she is not she is not available here, so let's just click this. Well, yeah, I don't think it really matters. We'll just do her, I guess. I spotted Nissan in the schoolyard. Nissan ran over to me, smiling from ear to ear.
気をつけろ。ああいう態度の時は金だぜ。
I figured as much. Though surprisingly, small packs of people were following after her.
なんだあの連中。いつもの取り巻きとは違うな。
今日も可愛いな、弟。よしよし。ということで、金貸してくれ。
Cap dashed off the second he heard those words. You lost me. Also, who are those people?
私が借金している連中だ。少しでも返さないと、納得しないと追跡してくる。
Come back my money? Archery club captain? Soon will the payment be due. I thought the Kawakami family was noble enough to lend to, yet this is what has befallen my generosity? Don't forget that I'm actually the head cookie maid. And I always get what I'm owed, Momo-senpai.
見ろこの金の亡者たちを。人間こうはなりたくない。
Yeah, I feel sorry for them.
なあ。
For having to deal with you, Nissan, I said with a straight face.
ここでこいつら全員ぶっ飛ばしたら、二度と金貸してくれないだろうしな。
And neither will they if you run away.
とにかく、私は美少女らしくお前の背中に隠れる。
What? What do you expect out of me?
この場を何とかしてみるといいさ。
Wait, why am I dealing with that arrogant attitude? You could have at least borrowed money from your groupies.
まあ大抵そうするな。持ち合わせがない時にいつもいるってわけじゃないしな。
Well, whatever. I won't lend you money. But I will talk things out with them.
よーしよし。さすがだ。
So, girls, could I have a word with you? Now, Yamato, how will you resolve your sister's misconduct? I'm here to talk. There's no need to be aggressive. You gonna pay off your sister's debts? Huh? Here's my proposal. Use my body as payment? Okay, that just has me too curious. I gotta know what this is about. Use my body as payment. I'll repay Nissan's debt with my body. Huh? You could do whatever you want with me. Nah, I'm kidding. But I hope that joke broke the ice. Oh, that might just make my day. How dare you, a commoner, utter such words? Your body is worth no more than a stray dog's. Hold up. Don't you guys understand humor? Such vile behavior directed at seniors can only by pain be atoned for. Go to hell! Well, Nissan, seeing as to how everyone's a bit too impassioned to... What? You ran off and left me behind? Again? There wasn't a moment to lose. I immediately blew my dog whistle. Hiya! Kochigari! Whoa! How are you so fast? I commend you for the quick break fall. However, you are now lying on the ground. That's right, dumbass. Pay with your body. Take this, and that, and this, and she stomped on me again and again. What the hell? Aren't you a maid? Don't talk to me like that. You think all maids are nice and sweet or something? You commoner, you peasant, you plebeian, you insolent, arrogant wretch. She stomped on me too. Oh, this is somewhat... yes. Huh? What? This is good. Stomping on this commoner is causing warmth to spread within me from down below. Okay. Good for you, Elite. Ha ha ha! Come on, bow your head even deeper. Wait, what? He is gone. Nice save. They would have trampled me to death if not for you. Look, could we all just calm down for a second? I think we can come to a compromise. Nissan, we came to an agreement on your debts. I am, thanks to you. Anyways, I got them to agree to wait one more week. I put my reputation on the line, so I'm making sure you make those payments. Please just get yourself a steady job. She hugged me tightly. She whispered in my ear, "Life would be so much easier if you weren't so mischievous." If you're really worried about me, then think about what you do. How many times have I heard that one? The tight press of her well-endowed body brought back an old memory. A memory of a promise we'd made years ago. We'd made it in this exact spot, I was pretty sure. Thoughts of that day kept coming back to me ever since I'd had that dream. Earlier in our classroom, and that is what you call a flag in a visual novel. I see. I feel like the probability of two characters making a childhood marriage promise is high in those games. Exactly. And thus, my brother, do we not find in them an unending dream? Yet such is never to be found within reality. So forget this world, and join me in the realm of 2D. That is the paradise mankind has long sought. But, Suguru, I did make such a promise. In this world, where fan fiction is rebranded as off-white shades and is considered height of literary prose? Yeah, the short version is I explained away, though I didn't mention the fact that the girl had been Nissan.
私にどこまでもついてこい。
Those were the words she said to me. Yes, yes, I see. You undoubtedly raised a flag. Thus, you two would certainly marry each other, were this a visual novel. Which it is. And here in reality? I mean, in your case, is there even the slimmest of chances she remembers? No, I don't think so. Do not be surprised. Such is the nature of real women. Let me tell you a story from my own past. I, too, had a childhood friend who lived across from me. I raised every flag between her and me. Yet she fell for the first tanned metrosexual with a pretty face she saw, and now they live together. Such is reality. I feel for you, man. And yet, my brother, there is a certain time at which she never fails to call me. Oh, really? When? On your birthday? No, before an election. She asks that I beg my parents to vote for a particular party. The fuck? Is that why you've turned out this way? Humph. That is but the prologue to my apocalypse. He clearly had a lot to deal with.
ヤマト、お前なかなか離れてって言わないな。
I was lost in thought.
ずっと私がお前を抱きしめてる。これでは、傍目から見たら、お前、まるで。
That were love?
弟をサバ折りして攻撃してるみたいじゃないか。
Oh, that.
あ？他に何かあるのかな？
No, never mind. You can stop now, Nissan.
私のムチムチエキスを存分に体に取り込んだか？
Yeah, I did. Thanks to you, I'm never sick.
じゃあバイトに行ってくるか。めんどくさいけどな。そしてめんどくさいけどな。
You could always stop borrowing money.
そんな理屈は聞きたくない。
She shouted, shaking her hands as if to shake off every speck of logic from them as she grew distant. All I could do was watch her go. Lately, I just couldn't get Nissan out of my mind. All thanks to that dream, I'd bet. While she was the same as she'd always been, for better or worse. Okay. Alrighty, well, I'll pick Miyako and we'll go on her route because she's only got one more dot left, so. Here we go. Well, sure. If I had to say, it comes down to a person's essence. I mean, it's not like I want to lust for men. I just do. I can't hold myself back. Not when I see a hot stud. I'm sick, see? You should pity me. I didn't choose to be this way. I thought getting married would finally help me hold back, but I just can't. I'll even go for a spin with a married man. I never knew you were such a whore. Yet my heart loves you all the same. And I love you, but no one man can satisfy me. I won't stop cheating. You cuckold me? What now? What?
喧嘩はやめて。
Sorry, but I don't listen to people I hate. Why do you have to look just like me to remind me of my lost youth every time I look your way? Miyako, will you become like this woman whose blood you share? I too can love you no longer, but I am of warrior blood. Your archery lessons will continue. Perhaps that will be enough to keep you from becoming like your mother. Not another word. Be like a doll. Maybe then I could love you. Bro, nobody is actually that fucking blunt with their kids. Like, come on. Someone trotted over. Shina-chan? We're all going to Nakamise. Would you like to come with us? She turned back to her book. Oh well. I told you, Mayo. Shinachi never goes anywhere unless one of the Kazuma family's going too. And like, what gives? Mayo, you go out of your way to invite her and she treats you like that? She got some beef with us? Like, I don't even know what she's thinking. Hey, Haguro, she can hear you. Fuck this shit. I'm out of here. Don't let her get to you, Shinachi. Bye. May I have a word?
Sure.
Shina, you must come on occasion to the archery club. I would have you teach the others your skills. What about tomorrow? I await your reply. Shina, you're skipping club again today?
小島先生、入部する条件で、私は気が向いた時にだけ行くという約束を。
Yes, so I will not force you. I'd like you to observe the promising freshman.
では、良き日を選んでいきます。
Thank you. Isan, you can't. Not in public. Whoa, that was a long nap. My shirt was soaked with sweat. Miyako was all by herself, silently reading a book. Everyone's already left? We should get going too. sounds good. The sun was beginning to set by the time we arrived. Moro was there by himself, playing a game. It was so hot that everyone was in their summer uniforms.
Yeah.
Yo, what are you up to, creature hunter?
新しいダウンロードクエスト配信されたじゃない？
Yeah, wasn't the plan to take it out as a group on Friday?
あれ予習しておこうと思ってさ。
Here's your coffee, Yamato. Oh, thanks. Where's Miyako? She's up on the roof, staring into the distance.
ミヤコはあそこからの夕日が大好きだからね。
Hey, Yamato. When I look at Miyako, I get worried. Why? Because she's completely devoted to you. If you happen to fall in love with someone else, what would happen to her? It's terrifying to think about. But if I'm being honest, I don't think anything would change. Rather than throwing a fit and ruining our friendship, she'd probably bide her time and hope for a second chance.
まあそんな感じだよね、ミヤコは。
Do you want to get together with her? I saved Miyako, but not to make her fall in love with me. I wish she'd broaden her horizons. I'm sick of hearing that. She likes you, so why can't you just like her back? You're really passionate about this, Cookie. I mean, I'd understand if you loved someone, but since you don't, why not say yes to her?
まあまあクッキー。ヤマトは真剣にミヤコのことを考えているからこそだよ。
Yeah, if I date someone, it wouldn't be just as a fling. I'd want to be with her for life, which means I have to be prudent. This isn't the sort of thing you should do on a whim. And I'm tired of hearing that too. You're just running away from her love, Yamato. I know.
ああ、話してたら敵にやられてた。
It's not my fault.
クッキー、ほんとミヤコをプッシュするね。
Of course, Miyako's the one who takes the time to polish me. She makes sure I'm sparkling, while telling me that it's thanks to me the base is such a wonderful place. But when she doesn't know I'm looking, I see her looking so sad. I want to do something for her.
そっか。
On the rooftop. Here you are, happily moping about again.
夕焼け最高。
Isn't it kinda dangerous up here? Even you couldn't survive a fall like that.
落ちそうになってもなんとかできる自信はある。それよりも私は気分が落ちている。
Why is that?
学校つまんないなーって。私もクッキーと一緒にここ警備して暮らそうかな。ここなら楽しいもん。楽園だから。
You won't get paid for it.
ヤマトに飼ってもらいたい。ワンワン、にゃーん。
I'm not handing you the easy life.
楽しないよ。毎朝毎晩濃厚に奉仕する。
time to change the subject. So, Miyako, why don't you try hanging out with people outside the family?
必要性を感じない。
And that's why you're not enjoying school. If you open your heart to others, you'll find school can be fun.
ライフスタイルに口を出すなら彼氏になればいい。
And if I said I couldn't be your boyfriend unless you did?
Ah, それなら。
No, hold on. I'm not offering any guarantees here. That was a close one. Look, you need to spend time with others.
必要ない。私には風間ファミリーがすべて。他に何もいらない。
How do I put this? You're doing everything you can to stay in that shell of yours.
そう。ヤドカリなの。
Huh? A hermit crab? Oh, a hermit crab. A cute, adorable hermit crab.
おお、意図せぬところで釣り針にかかった。
Then I won't say anything for now. We looked up at the sunset. Miyako went to hold my hand. Well, that much I could give her. Miyako happily gazed off into the distance. The Kazuma family, huh? I'm amazed we stuck together for so long. We've never really questioned it, but it really is special. Somehow, as I stood alone with her on top of the abandoned building, I felt strangely decadent. Ooh, now we're skipping ahead quite a bit here. Okay, I will be right back. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop here for tonight. And we'll pick this back up again probably tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, I think we are now officially on the Miyako route, I believe, so yep, that'll be our first character route that we do, so alright, well, I'll be back tomorrow with more Genshin Impact, so have a good night.